Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm filming a Q&A. I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys left me on Instagram. I left a question box on my Instagram, and I also left I posted something on my community tab asking you guys to either ask me questions in the comment section or to head over to my Instagram. So thank you so much to anybody who left me a question. I'm going to try and answer as many as possible. I won't be answering all of them, and there'll be some questions which I won't be answering because I'll either address it at a later stage or yeah. Quickly before I get started, the lipstick that I'm wearing, they're from Charlotte Tilbury. I am wearing the Lip Tree in Hollywood Honey and the lipstick in Be Perfect. I know YouTube can be a bit funny when you swear, so I don't really want to swear on my channel, and I know it might offend somebody, and my niece watches my channel, so I don't want to swear. Hi if you're watching, Olivia. The first question that I got, and I got some very similar questions, and I always get these questions on my channel, so I thought it would be the best one to address first because people seem to be really interested about this. So it is, I'd like to know where you are originally from. I'm asking because of your surname. Your surname means be thankful in Zulu, and Zohoza in South Africa. I don't know if I said that right. I know I probably didn't. That is probably one of my most frequently asked questions. Another question on the same lines is, what is your ethnicity? Are you South African? Are you East African? So I thought I would address all of those questions in one. I am none of those. I'm Congolese, so I'm from Central Africa, Central Africa. That is where I'm from, that is where my family is from, that's where I was born. My family came here when I was really small. So yeah, I am Congolese through and through. I say through and through. My last name is Bongani, and I know that that is typically a South African name. I don't know where my last name comes from. I know that my last name was from my mum's dad, so my grandpa, he might have roots that tie him to South Africa. I don't know. I can't ask him either because I've never met him. He was never around when I was born, so I can't answer those questions. I'd love to do one of those like DNA test thingies to find out like where in Africa I'm from, because I reckon like nobody's 100% anything, so I don't actually think that I'm 100% Congolese. So I'd love to know which parts of Africa I am from. I think that would be super interesting. I get these questions a lot, but I feel like people get too caught up on names, and you can inherit a name, and it could be literally nothing to do with like your ethnicity, your blood, or where your family's from. You can literally inherit a name. I know that when I get married one day, my last name won't have anything to do with where my family is from, so like you can just inherit a name. It's not like a huge deal to me. So yeah, that's that question. The next question is, are you in a relationship? Yes, I have been with Jack, my boyfriend, for like at least 5 years. I honestly can't remember. I'm so bad with stuff like that. Another question that I got quite a lot is, could you give a background on how you started your content creating? I got a lot of questions like that. How did you start your page? How did you start your fashion page? All those kind of questions. So I started my YouTube. I've had my YouTube channel for quite a long time. I started my YouTube channel when I was going through really hard personal time, and I just wanted to find like-minded people to connect with. I felt like I didn't really have anybody around me who was into fashion as much as I was, or makeup actually back then. I was so much more into makeup back then. So I started my YouTube channel to connect with people because I felt like I just didn't have many people around me. And so yeah, I started my YouTube channel. I posted so inconsistently because I was at college, which is like A-level time. It's before university. I know it's different around the world, but college in the UK is what you do prior to going to university. So I was at college about 16, I was 17 at the time, started my YouTube channel, didn't take it seriously, did it purely for fun. And then about 2 years ago, I started posting a lot more consistently, posting fashion content, and just ever since then, I've never looked back. And then I started my Instagram so that it would support my YouTube channel, because I wanted to grow my audience, and it can be quite hard to grow organically on YouTube. So I thought, let me start my Instagram so that I can gain a few more followers, and that was that. And starting my Instagram page is one of the best things I have ever done. If you are thinking about starting your Instagram page, starting an Instagram page, whether that be about fashion, beauty, all that kind of thing, do it. It is such an amazing creative outlet. It's just the best thing. It's the best thing. Like, my YouTube and Instagram is the best thing ever. And for me, it's like the connecting with people, and the people who comment on my channel and write nice things and are just so kind, and we talk fashion and we connect and we talk on Instagram. And I feel like I genuinely have found so many, I'm gonna get emotional about this, aren't I? God. I feel like I've genuinely found some really great people, and I've made so many amazing friends. Yeah, it's one of the best things that I've ever done, like ever. The next question is, what is your 5-year goal? Love your Instagram and YouTube, thank you. And your personality, thank you. Kisses from Germany. I love it when you guys let me know where you're from. Like, I absolutely love when you do that. It always shocks me. Like, I had somebody say like they were from Naples in Italy. I've had people say that they're from Mexico, people from different parts of America. It's just like, oh my gosh. Okay, what is my 5-year goal? My 5-year goal is just to progress in my career, just to keep working hard to progress my career. Also, I'd love to be married and maybe a child in 5 years, maybe 2, I don't know, but 1 child would be good. But yeah, those are my 5-year goals: career, marriage, and potentially a child. Somebody asked, who does the cooking, you or Jack? So, I do the cooking Monday to Friday, Jack does the cooking on the weekends. Another question that I got is, what are your wardrobe essentials? And my wardrobe essentials vary massively depending on what season we are in. So I have just put up a video titled Spring Must-Haves. So on that video I talk about all of my essentials, so head over to that video, I'll link it down below, or search on my channel. I've recently done that in the last like 2-3 weeks, so there I talk about all of my spring essentials. I will do a summer one, I do an autumn one, I don't really do a winter one, but I do it seasonally because my must-haves vary massively depending on the season. The next question I got is, have you ever had any bad experiences with brands? And no, I've never actually had like a horrible experience, like, oh, I'll never work with that brand again or anything like that. But I have had experience quite recently where a brand that I had done some work for went into administration, and it was very stressful because I've never ever experienced that. But either way, the girl that I talk with, like the girl who I emailed back and forth with, is so lovely, so it's all been dealt with. But that was like, oh my gosh. How do I get paid if they're going into administration? It was a bit stressful, but everything's been handled. But I've never had like a bad experience. I mean, it's not even the brand's fault that that's happened to them. It's actually really, really sad. And as long as there's good communication there, then like it would never prevent me from working with the brand or anything like that. The next question I got is, I sometimes feel guilty about spending on fashion. Do you feel the same sometimes? Yes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So I know that for me, it depends. If I'm buying like stuff from H&M, Zara, high street clothing, I don't feel too bad, to be honest, because I know that I can use that stuff to support my channels and my content. Sometimes I feel bad if I spend like on a luxury item or a designer item, but I know that usually I have budgeted for that expense. I've watched reviews, I've done my research, so I don't feel bad, because by the time I get to the point where I'm actually making that purchase, I have done like maybe 6 months worth of research, a year's worth of research. I've really figured out whether this is the right decision for me, and then I go and do it. And I'm spending my own money, so I mean, I don't feel bad. I mean, I might feel differently if I was spending someone else's money, or if I couldn't really afford it, or if maybe I had a family to support, maybe I would feel bad. But because I don't, like, I'm spending my own money and I can afford it, then I don't feel too bad. I don't think you should feel bad about spending money on clothes and things that you want. If you are working hard for your money, you deserve a treat. This year's been so hard for everybody. Treat yourself responsibly. Somebody asked, where are your brown mules from? I'm guessing you're talking about these ones here. So these ones are from Zara. I bought these ones last year, so they won't be in stock. They are like the best mules for me because they are like a true nude on my complexion. I absolutely love these, and yeah, love them. But yeah, they are Zara, but you won't be able to get them. Somebody asked, what ring light do I use? I don't use any artificial lighting. I always use natural lighting on all of my natural light, so just opening the window using that. Okay, favorite stores. I love Beachy Dolls. I love Zara, H&M. I'm always like torn between who do I love more, H&M or Zara, and I think it just depends on the season, to be honest. For me, spring summer is like the time for H&M to thrive, but then again, Zara is really good for that, so I don't know. But yeah, so Beachy Dolls, Zara, H&M. I love Topshop. What else? I'm trying to think of other brands that I absolutely love. I think those are like my top high street brands. I love other brands, but those are the ones which I shop at all the time. The next question is, what bra do I wear under the Zara bodysuit? I don't wear a bra. On camera, I will wear a bra because there's strange people online, but in real life, I do not wear a bra. I just let it do its thing. If anyone's got any recommendations on what bras to wear with a Zara bodysuit, because I get that question all the time, if you've got recommendations, then please leave them down below, and I will like them or something so that they are to the top. I don't know what I'll do, but yeah, so if you've got any suggestions, let's all help each other out. Ooh, someone said, how did I find my style? That's a really good question. To be honest, I don't think I have found my style. I think style constantly evolves and changes, and depending on your lifestyle. I love my style right now. I feel like I will probably have the same style for like a good 5 or 10 years. I don't know, it might change, but I don't know if I have found my style. And I guess for me personally, I'm not really on a journey of finding my style. I love fashion. I love experimenting with different things and trying out different things. Like some days I feel like I want to be grungy and wear black, and then some days I'm like pink blazer, you know, all that kind of fun thing. Some days I want to be really fun, and some days I just want to wear black all day. But no, I don't think I found my style. But if you are trying to find your style, I would say I love Instagram. Yeah, I get so much inspiration from Instagram and other content creators. Pinterest is a good place. YouTube, if you are looking for more chatty guidance videos. But yeah, that is where I get my most inspiration from, is Instagram, YouTube and Pinterest. So yeah. The next question I got is, how long did it take for your home to be built? We reserved the house in June, so we put our reservation down, and then we moved in December, so that's about 6 months, so not long at all really. What uni did you go to, and what was your degree and subject? So I went to Leeds University, absolutely loved it, and I did business management because I had no clue what I wanted to do. I was originally going to do sociology because I loved it during A-levels, then I just changed my mind because I wanted a degree that was a bit more flexible, that I could get quite a broad knowledge, and I always knew that I would go and do like businessy stuff in the future. So yeah, that's what I did. Do you work out? How do you maintain your weight? I have not maintained my weight. I hate talking about weight and all that kind of thing because I feel like it can be quite triggering, but I've gained weight over the pandemic. I know some people have lost loads of weight and some people have gained loads of weight. I've gained weight over the pandemic. I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna put myself down for gaining weight over the pandemic because I think it's the last thing I'm worried about right now. Like, I feel healthy. I eat moderately healthy. But yeah, I can't really say I have maintained my weight, because I've definitely gained quite a bit, but I'm just confident in my body. I'm confident in my shape. My shape itself hasn't changed, so I'm quite I'm like pear-shaped, so my shape itself hasn't changed. So to be fair, all of my weight, I can still fit into all of my clothes, but I've definitely gained weight. So my only goal for this year, my only New Year's resolution, was to be a runner. You know, when you're driving down the street and you see people jogging, I wanted to be one of those people so badly. I was like, why can't I be a runner? Like, I cannot even run for 2 seconds without feeling like I am about to collapse. So that was my only goal for this year. And apart from February, I wasn't too good at going for runs in February. I don't know what it was about that month. I think like it was just the whole lockdown situation just was sinking in, and I was just feeling really down about it. But in January and in March so far, I've done really well. I've been going for my runs and exercising. I've been going for my runs twice a week, which I'm really happy with. Even if I go once a week, I'm happy with myself. Honestly, I don't put pressure on myself like that. But yeah, so yesterday I went for a 30-minute jog. I did not stop once. I'm really proud of myself. But yeah, so the only way I'm really maintaining my weight is by exercising semi regularly, but I'm not really like actively trying to do anything. I just want to be a jogger. I just want to be a jogger. Someone said, what do I eat? Junk food. No, I'm joking. I always cook from scratch every single day. I think because my mum used to do that, so I've like watched her do it like all my life. And then I was just saying that I always cook from scratch like pretty much every single day. And I don't know why I do it, because why am I making my life so hard? But I pretty much cook from scratch every day. And like some meals are things that I can like heat up and then do a little side thing to like complement the meal. But I do tend to like cook from scratch quite a lot, which I don't know why I'm making my life difficult. I always saw my mum do that, so to me it's like normal. So yeah, I eat quite a lot of like home cooked meals, and then like once a week, once every 2 weeks, we have a takeaway, or like we'll get a dessert takeaway, or we'll have like a Ben and Jerry's and stuff like that. Trying to eat like semi-healthy, but I mean, it's just hard, isn't it? I really struggle to eat healthy during winter, like cold months, but in summer, I just naturally don't have such a big appetite. How tall are you? I feel like this is my most like common question, is how tall I am. I am 5'8" and 172 centimeters, which I think is 5'8". Yeah, I think that's 5'8". Yeah, so I'm on the tall side, but I never feel tall, to be honest, because I feel like everybody in my life is tall. Like sometimes I'm like one of the smaller ones. So somebody asked is, how are you today? And it was such a lovely subscriber. She's so lovely. We always talk on Instagram DM. So how am I today? I'm feeling quite positive today. I'm feeling quite good today. But a lot of days cannot feel like that. Like the whole of last week, I just felt heavy and tired and unmotivated and just heavy. And I know that, like in particular the UK, it's been a bit of a weird time. I feel like last week was a bit of a heavy time, especially like for women overall. So I don't know, I feel like that maybe subconsciously affected me, because I was so demotivated. It might not even have anything to do with that, but I say all that to say that some weeks are great and I feel motivated and I feel busy and I'm doing this stuff, and then some weeks I don't want to do anything. I want to watch TV, I want to chill, I want to just be around Jack, I just want to do nothing. But then other days I'm just like, I want to do a million things. And during this whole situation with the world, I feel like you just need to like ride it out. Like if you feel, don't suppress your emotions and try to pick yourself up and watch things that make you feel good as well. Surround yourself around people that make you feel good, whether that be just FaceTiming your closest friends or your family. Yeah. Somebody asked me, can I ask your favourite brand for slim mom jeans? I'm going to do a whole jeans collection. I think I might actually film it very soon and then try to upload it for the weekend. The last question I'm going to answer is how to save up for a house. So when I'm saving up for anything in life, I use two techniques, mainly two techniques, well, three actually. So the first way that I save up for money is by finding ways that I can spend less money. So this could be, what did I use? Instead of having a gym membership, I could go for a run. Instead of getting Starbucks coffee, I would make my own coffee. It doesn't sound like it's a huge way of cutting your spending, but it does have quite a big impact. And if you're really into fashion and clothes like I am, maybe setting yourself a budget of how much you're going to spend every single month and sticking to that and not going beyond that. The next way is finding ways that you can make more money. So for instance, I really wanted to buy a handbag recently. I've unboxed it already on my channel. It was my YSL bag. I'd done my research for about a year and I knew that that was a handbag that I wanted. So to help me reach that goal, I knew that I had loads of clothes that I wanted to get rid of and sell. I had some technology items that I wanted to sell. So I looked at ways of making more money so that I could purchase that handbag. Another way that you can make more money is by starting a side hustle and, you know, whatever you want to call it, finding new ways to make more money. So Patricia Bright has a whole YouTube channel which is so good that if you're into like finance, stuff like that, I think she's made like a couple of videos about ways that you can increase your income and make money. So I will link her channel down below. I think it's called The Break or something like that, but yeah, her YouTube channel is amazing. She goes into a lot more detail when it comes to that whole thing. I started making money from my full-time job and from my Instagram. So my Instagram really started picking up, and I was working with more brands and making more money, which meant that I was getting income from two different sources. So that really helped me. Another thing that I would say is that having savings account, multiple savings account is a good thing. So I know with me, I have, how many savings accounts do I have? I have so many. But yeah, I really like to, like if I get paid, I'll distribute my money into several different accounts. It could be to do with, like, I have an account which I don't see, which I am using for like my pension. I have an account which I am using for just general savings. If I'm saving up for a handbag, I have an account for that. Just like different savings accounts to distribute your money so that you know exactly where you are putting your money. I think that really helps. So if you're saving for a house, definitely create a savings account for your deposit or furniture, for anything like that. That really helps. It's like separate your money and keep things where they are supposed to be, rather than having just one big savings account with all of your money. So that is the advice that I would give. So find a way of cutting your expenses, find a way of making more money, and having several savings account for the things that you are saving up for. I think that's really helpful for me especially. And maybe having accounts that you can't really touch as easily, that really helps me as well. So yeah, that was my question and answers. I think the very last question, very quickly, is a few people have asked me about my hair and where I get my hair from. So I usually get my hair from Beaufox Hair. They do the best hair that I've ever had. And this hair actually isn't from there, and I do like this hair, but I feel like it sheds quite a lot and it came quite thin. So I will link Beaufox Hair down below in the description box. I am actually looking at buying new hair with like highlights, something a bit more fresh for spring, summer. So I'm going to be ordering that very soon, and I'll probably show that in a vlog or something like that. But yeah, I'll link my hair down below. I don't know if I'll do like a video showing you guys how I apply my hair, because literally like I don't do anything. I don't even do glue. You know, a lot of people do, like, is it got to be? I don't even do that. It would be a very boring video, but I mean, I could possibly show it in a vlog. But yeah, so those are all my questions. I didn't answer everything. Some questions I will address at a later stage. So yeah guys, that is everything. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better and all the things behind the fashion, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.